smell a rat.
And good Sunday morning. And yes, it's time for the show previews for the week of, I call it property tax week, because I just got done filling out my property taxes here. And I got a long list of stuff that I got to pay for. Look at all that stuff. Got to pay for all that. It's unbelievable. And then look, where is it there at the bottom? I think I got to pay like $2,200 or something like that. So in 2020, I paid $800 a year. Now I'm up to $4,400. So they love me. They said my house here in Mars Hill is worth $328,000. It was only worth $314,000 last year, and then now this year, or the year before, now they jacked it up another 14. But I have three of them in here. I got a little building down there by the Art Center, and I got the Art Center. Now the Art Center, it's been deemed a nonprofit, so it has no property taxes, except there's one thing on this deal that's really, really chaps me. I mean, it really makes me mad. They are charging the Art Center $250 for storm water, which is our drainage. Now, you may think, oh, well, that's not that big a deal. And of course, they're charging my house here the same amount, but hey, I'm a citizen and probably getting a lot of value for that storm water. So I'm currently I'm starting my crusade about the Mars Hill floodplain. I've been working on this floodplain issue for 4 or 5 years. I think 4 years ago, we had some movement on it with the city. They came out with an idea that was $10 million that was all screwed up. We challenged it, and it went away. They just disappeared. They didn't even keep trying or anything. But so this $250 that we've been paying for 10 years, so that on 2 different properties, that's real money. And my neighbors are paying for that too. And yet we're still stuck in this floodplain. Now I've offered to fix it, and I have receipts for fixing stuff. This is actually, it's very convenient. Very convenient. This is the 7-year anniversary of our little group that we put together to fix Kenny Warden's house. It lives downstream here across Kentucky Avenue. His house was being washed away by the creek. It took out his backyard fence. It was ugly. He had $100,000 bills to fix it. We got a group together. I got a bunch of volunteers. I got a bunch of donations. Our volunteers got donations. We fixed it for $2,300. Now that's $100,000 to $2,300. Now that's an extreme example. I was calling favors, and we got it done, and we got it done in a day and a half. And I just stopped in, and we saw Kenny the other day. Me and Lisa saw Kenny and Judy, and they're just all happy in their house. 7 years, no problems. It's great. So I want to fix this daggone floodplain. And I got a building down there. I'm trying to get a permit to get into this thing. And I'm about 2 feet below what they're saying is the floodplain. And it is such a hassle. We've had 3 people in the last 10 years have to tear down their properties because of the city's unwillingness to work with them to get us out of this floodplain. Now, I'm trying to work with Jared Evans. He's my councilman. He's a Democrat. Now, he was working with me on a stoplight issue, so I'm hoping that he'll be able to track down this money. But Andre Carson, a couple of years ago, got $1.3 million set aside, federal funding, and I guess it went to the city, but I have no idea where it went. So we have some money to get this done. We just don't have the will. People don't have the will. So I'm going to start pushing them on this floodplain, and I'm determined. So this is going to be a mission, but I'm going to start reaching out to our neighborhood groups on the social media and get them excited, because we all have to. If you have a mortgage in these 628 houses, you have to pay flood insurance, and that's a lot of money. Now, the only flood insurance only protects the bank. They don't really care about the neighbors that are in the floodplain, but they care about those mortgages. If that house gets screwed up and they can't foreclose on it, guess what? That bank's out of money. So, yeah, I get a little fired up about this. My house in Mars Hill on what we call Lafayette Heights is much better than those people in the lowlands that floods. We're not in the floodplain. We're like 0.03% or something. It's not a big deal. But the houses that are down on the other side of Mars Hill are all in that. So I'm fighting for my neighbors mostly. And I want my $250 worth of storm drainage from this city. So that's one thing. Number two, oh yeah, we do have some shows this week, but I'm ranting and raving this morning as I'm a little bit irritated about this floodplain that I know that we could fix. Give me the Corps of Army Engineers for 2 weeks for planning, and we could fix it in a year. I'm just guaranteed, and we could fix it for a heck of a lot less than $10 million. Yeah, just leave it at that. Anybody knows me, knows I get stuff done. People call me when there's a problem, and I always get it fixed. So anyway, that's issue number one. Now, issue number two, pay attention here. So today, the Beech Grove Nazarene Church, Pastor Don Bates is having Micah Beckwith in for his church. I think Micah's going to do some preaching there, is what I gathered. And apparently there's some people out protesting that are going to be there protesting. So guess what? I'm going to this thing, and I'm telling you what, there's this person that's leading this protest is, oh, did you see that? Here, let me play it again. I want to play this again for you. Here you go. Let's play this.
Smell a rat.
Yeah. This person, Erin Sheridan, I'm going to say her name because this is somebody that Micah Beckwith gave a job to because she was in the previous administration. She was suggested by Rob Kendall to come help Micah out with his transition into the lieutenant governor. And all she was a rat. I got a text message from her back in July about how she was trying to divide, telling me that, oh, Mike is not getting along with the governor. And I'm like, what's that got to do with anything? It wasn't, and I don't know what the deal. She's trying to spread this stuff. And that was in July. And she was nothing but detrimental to his campaign, to his office. And then she gets fired, and now she's just this disgruntled employee. And so she's leading this protest today, and I hope she's there. I hope she's there because I might say something today because I'm tired of sitting here listening to these people run their mouth about a video that doesn't exist, can't be proven, and keep trying to run somebody down who's trying to do their job. Yeah, this is his first time in politics, but we got to show a little mercy to these folks. All I see is media, specifically Rob Kendall, WIBC, Erin Sheridan, and some other folks that are just trying to destroy him. And it's just, I don't think it's right. I know Micah. I've been around Micah. I don't agree with some of the things he does, but his heart's good. His heart's in it. So as the famous economist Milton Friedman said, where are we going to find these angels to run our government? Nobody's perfect. But these folks that are trying to take him down, they think they're perfect. They're the self-righteous ones. They're the ones that are the right people. We're protecting the public from these menace people. And I'm really tired of that, really tired of it. And now it's time to speak up. We had the Hoosier Freedom Caucus had our first event last night down in Squealers. And we had about 50, 60 people show up. And Tim Kramer was one of our speakers. And Richard Bagsby, who's running for Senate up in the District 27. It was a great entry. And then we had Janae Trimble. And I think now we'll get to the shows. I may try to get Janae to come on and talk about property taxes because she was in the assessor's office down in Bloomington and basically saw a lot of statutes that were being violated and procedures being violated, blew the whistle on them, and they fired her. Does that sound that sounds like standard operating procedures by somebody who's doing something wrong. So I'm going to reach out to her and see if we can't get her to come on the Mouthwash show. That's going to be at 9:00. And then Whitty Reviews. Big news. I don't want to spoil it for you. I'm going to spoil it for you. So Whitty got his press pass for the State House. Yay. So I said, hey, how did you do that? So he sent me the form. Guess what? I put my paperwork in for the Mouthwash Talk Show to be a reporter at the State House. So I don't know what that gets you. Maybe we get free water or something. I don't know what we get. Maybe we get to go into the chambers or something and have, special powwows with Rod Bray and Todd Houston and all that. I don't know what it all details, but it'd be fun to have a little press pass. I mean, hey, this is a Mouthwash Talk Show, man. We're big time. So anyway, that's what we have. If you want to come to the Beech Grove Nazarene Church, it's the service is at 10:30. I'm going to get there about 10:00. So come on out, because I think there may be a couple protesters there, and you may want to see this. So let's see what else we have. We got Whitty Reviews 8 o'clock, Mouthwash show at 9 o'clock, and craziness happening today. So everybody have a great week, and pay your property taxes. I'm getting ready to go mail mine in, and I'm just so thrilled about it. I just can't wait to get to the post office to go do it. So anyway, you guys have a great week. Have a happy Sunday. Go to church. If you're not going to protest at church, no, go to church. We want to worship, worship and praise and all that. And, you could ask for a couple of things, sometimes that helps. A little prayer would work. So, okay. See you. Bye.